Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, the best Need for Speed game ever. Today we're going to check out Event 6 in the Challenge Championship. So Ancient Ruins 2 is the next track. This is no Sunday drive to the country club. Pit your Jaguar XKR against 7 other XKR drivers in this 3-race tournament. Rank 3rd or better at the end of the event to unlock events 11 and 12. But you'll need to win to unlock Scenic Drive 2, which that is the goal, right? Is to win. Screw these suckers, bro. We're doing it. I have to go with green. And yes, as I said in the first playthrough part, I'm using automatic. And if you have a problem with that, pussycat, you can shove it. So, Event 6 objective. We already read it, so let's see what we're working with here. Crazy squealing tires and shit, bro! Woo! Okay. The engine is pretty freaking loud. I might need to turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that way you guys can hear me clearly, because obviously that's your main concern, I'm sure, if you're playing this. Or if you're watching me play this. I remember this level, bro. This literally gives me flashbacks, dude, to my childhood. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Bouncing off of everything. Love it. Shortcut? Is it? Maybe. Could be. I hate the handling on this Jaguar. What? Did you see that? That glitch? Okay. I've been playing Spyro today, so don't judge the lack of skill here on drifting and whatnot. It's gonna take me a minute. Plus, every car handles differently, so I'm sure there are experts out there that, like, you know, there's always those people that, like, only play one game, or don't necessarily only play one game, but, like, they spend a lot of time playing the same game. I mean, I'm one of them with Spyro the Dragon, obviously. But I'm sure there are some people out there that are watching this that are like, bitch, please. And, you know, you probably know every strategy, every trick, every perfect way to control each car, and I'm happy for you. I really am. But I don't need you killing my vibe, so try not to, please. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best. And our goal is to get first in this little series and unlock Scenic Drive 2. I think it was Scenic Drive 2. I don't remember. Whatever track it is that it says we can unlock, that's what we're aiming for, baby. So, unfortunately, it freaking sucks. I've complained about this before. Ugh. But the amazing soundtrack to this game, most of the songs come with copyright, which means can't be monetized, blah blah blah. So anyway, I'm playing as many of them as I can. I actually left one up that will not get monetized because I was tired of re-editing it. So whatever, take the L on that one, it's cool. Watch it be my most high-performing video because I don't make money on it. But anyway, most of these parts will have similar music. You'll have some stock music in it to fill in the gaps. I know, but I'm gonna do what I can. But this soundtrack is iconic. I've talked about it enough. Not gonna talk about it again. You know. If you know, you know. If you've been here, you know. And if you haven't been here and you found this video before any of the others, check out the playlist. It's probably in the description. But if it's not, it's definitely at the end of the video. And then, like, we can race together in the other tracks, which would be cool. Now, I will say, I do miss a good local co-op in racing, and let's talk about that for a minute, shall we? First place, baby. Woo! Local street racing has died in gaming. Thank you.
You're the tournament leader.
I better be. Next race, let's go. Yeah, so why has local street racing died? Local kart racing is still a thing. You can play Mario Kart, or that Sonic one that everybody's raving about, or whatever. Crash Team Racing. You can do that locally. you can't do street racing games locally anymore. If you guys know of a street racing game that lets you race locally without the other person having to have the game or it being online, please, please, please drop it in the comments if it's any good, because it's ridiculous to me that you can't do local co-op with street racing anymore. And I know it's because they make so much money with like online shit now, but I don't understand why they can't still have it as an option. That's what's crazy to me. Like, it's fine if you want to have online multiplayer, that's actually cool, but to ditch traditional local co-op because online exists is crazy to me. Like, let people have both. There are still people that, like, in the same household want to race each other. What about kids and, like, siblings that grow up together like we did back in the day, right? Which, I talk about Johnny all the time, my cousin. He wasn't my sibling, but he was like a sibling. And, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. But anyway, we're gonna try to keep this first place streak. The thing about these old street racing games is, like, once you lose it, you lose it. So you really... it almost pays to be a little extra careful versus trying to be the fastest. Because once you lose control and you spin out, that's when things get tough. And here, this is one of my favorite tracks, honestly. There's a split shortcut. So not only are we on a shortcut, but then we get to see another split. We get to choose between different roads. Some wrap back into others, like the same road, but others lead different places. That wasn't really the best grammar, but you get me. Like, we could have crossed that bridge. This way we went through the tunnel. And I don't necessarily know which way is the fastest, but I think that the tunnel is one of the better options, so there's that. And then up here, you know, I think, you know, there's another world where we could have taken that route, but it's blocked off right now. So a lot of these tracks, like, have different variations and they intertwine. First place, baby. Alright. Alright. I'll take it. Pretty good time.
You're the tournament leader.
I am, and I have one more to go. So let's see what happens. I'm very excited. I love this series. So I did start this on GameCube. And if you don't already know that, you didn't start back with me back in the earlier part of 2025, I did start this on GameCube and I didn't finish it because it kind of sucks, honestly. So there's that. PS2 version, way better. And I knew that. Whoa, get off my ass. I knew that because I read about it, because I didn't grow up with the GameCube version. I grew up with the best version, which is the PS2 version. Had no idea how different that they are. I think I talked about this in another part, but here I am again. GameCube and PC versions apparently were very similar and icky. Very icky. But this one's fire. Alright. Sorry, I just saw that my mouse is on the screen, but thankfully my OBS settings have the cursor capture off, so we're good. We're good, baby. Actually, one of my most popular Crash Bandicoot videos, it's embarrassing, I found out I had the cursor, like, in the footage. Whoa! Boy, that's gonna be a landing. Hang on to it. Oof! 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 Come on. Woo! Eat! Ah! Whoa! Okay. Well, there was some drama for you. That shortcut? I don't even think it's a shortcut. It's just a way to get some points with air. Iffy. Risky. Be careful. Anyway. I forget what I was saying before that. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, yeah, one of my Crash Bandicoot parts, which I can link it here if you're interested. It was pretty funny. And I think I'm wearing the same sweatshirt I am right now. But it's a fan level. And I don't know, man. A lot of funny stuff happened. I edited it pretty heavy because there were so many funny moments. And I just like editing videos a little heavier than others sometimes. And yeah, I realized that the whole time my cursor was being captured. Nobody pointed it out, though, except me. So I probably should have just not. But I like to be the first person to point out my own flaws before someone else gets the opportunity. Is this it already? Did we do it? Bro! Alright. So,
You've unlocked the Ferrari 550 Barchetta.
Ferrari, baby.
Impressive. You have just won the Jaguar XKR tournament.
Yep.
You've unlocked Scenic Drive 2.
Yes. Scenic Drive 2. Nope, no restarting, return to championship. Okay, so that was 10 minutes worth of content. I'm kind of torn. Part of me wants to say, let's keep going. Part of me thinks, well, 10 minutes is 10 minutes. I don't know, we can see what the next event is. So we got that one. Event 7 is a BMW M5 Autumn Hill combo. So just a one-track thing. I think we could do that. Alpine Trail is the next track. Continue your path to the championship by tackling 2 laps of the mountain at Alpine Trail against 7 other BMW M5 drivers. The only way to advance and unlock events 11 and 12 is to place first, which I already did unlock events 11 and 12. Oh, I hate this car. It's so ugly. Okay, it could be worse, I guess, but it is pretty ugly. We're gonna do green again. And I think I've used this before. I don't think I like the way it handles, but we're gonna do it. I really haven't paid attention. I feel like the way these brackets are set up, we might be able to skip some stuff, but I'm just doing all of it because that's the fun. I knew this was this track. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty this is. I remember this being kind of tough because I would always like throw myself into the barn. Now they go off of it and back onto the main road. I am continuing to take the back roads as if I'm in my Jeep Wrangler. Look at that. Look at that. A pretty massive lead there. But this car, I mean, I don't know. It's not as bad as I remember it being. It could be worse. But we are in the mountains, so lots of curves. And I can confirm that. That's accurate. You know, I live in Appalachia. And I wouldn't say, I mean, whoa. That was a miracle. I wouldn't say that I'm like dead in the like peak of the Appalachian Mountains or anything. I'm definitely in the hills. And yes, there's a difference between hills and mountains, at least in my opinion. What a freaking turn. Did you see that garbage? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna have to like figure this out. What is the right way to do it? That's horrible. Get out of here. Freaking turd. Okay. That was alright, I guess. Any momentum you had, gone. Once you go there. That back row would have been nice. It is too late. Maybe we'll get it next time. Somebody else took it and passed us. Love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, now we know. We're gonna have some catching up to do on this one, baby. Some catching up to do. And look at this big old honking circular curve. It's still better than those S curves, though. Those are terrible. Oh my gosh. It's 55 miles an hour. We're going 114, baby. It does not feel like we're going 114. But apparently we are. And catch back up with this little rat bastard. Bouncing into walls ain't gonna do it either. Wayne. Screw off, Wayne. Fix you good. Get out of here. Get out of here. That was satisfying. Get off my butt. Off my butt. Ooh, don't hit that big pile of rocks, bro. Don't hit it. And you guys can hit it if you want. Me, rather not. I remember pulling off there. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about with unlocking memories. I remember pulling off there when me and my cousin Johnny would play and like pretending that we were like, I don't know, doing something in real life. I think I've talked about it before, but we would like pull off in this game at like gas stations or random places, and then we would pause the game and we'd like act things out because we had like huge imaginations. It was fun. Those were good times. Okay. There we go. That was a nice little swingy drift. Getting the feel of it. Getting the feel of it. Okay, I gotta let off the gas, hammer back on it, let off the gas, hammer back on it. I mean, I guess this game doesn't penalize you too much for getting in the grass. I feel like I think I remember I used to cut through there, but I don't know. It's kind of tough. This is where it gets just, you get your shit rocked. This is awful. How do I honk? I don't remember. Ah, there we go. That's kind of what I need, is to swing around like that, but a little bit smoother. A little bit smoother. Okay. Oh, got it this time. That kind of sneaks up on you a little bit. I was like, oh, hello. Okay, this is getting serious. Oh my gosh, why are you so fast? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Bro, could you have done that any wider? Oh my god. No, we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. This little turd's the only person that can even keep up with us. Well, I guess there's two of them. Break through here. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. Oh, it did. It did. It got them off our butts. Freaking yeah. Okay. Okay. Lots of like tap brake, tap gas, tap brake, tap gas. It's intense. Those rocks make me so nervous. Alright. These racing games don't mess around from the 2000s. Like, there's a lot of strategy involved. They definitely don't just, like, be like, you know, oh, anybody can pick up the controller and race. Like, no, there's, like, a lot of, like, mechanics that go into it.
BMW M5 Autumn Hill Climb.
And I already had those events unlocked. So, all that really did was just prove that we're cool, which we already knew. So, sweet. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying this content, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. Let me know what your favorite track is, your favorite car, what your memories are with this game. I would love to hear it in the comments. Check out the Discord server, more so if you're a Spyro fan, because that's my main thing, but it is a good place to be with a nice community, with lots of people who enjoy nostalgic gameplay. Nostalgic gameplay for those of us who are mostly millennials, but it's a fun place to be, so I would love for you to check that out if you'd like to become a member there. Use those free hype points if you got them to help boost the algorithm that helps small creators like me. And I will see y'all next time when we tackle Event 8 and on. So let's see how it goes. See y'all then. Bye!